Hello everyone, my name is Tristan. I am a 15-year-old grade 9 student at St. Elizabeth Seton. I have two sisters, 5 and 7 years old, and sadly no brothers. I love hockey and I've been playing since I was 3 years old. Both of my parents are hardworking and great people to be around. They have tried their best to keep me from knowing about any financial struggles or any situation that stresses out the family so that I would never have to think about it or let it affect my life. Last year, my dad got a great job opportunity for a better paying job that would help the family. He decided to take it. The problem was that this job was in BC. It was really hard for me. It felt like the person I could tell anything to, the person I trusted most, wasn't going to be there anymore, and it affected me in a way that made me feel more depressed and angry because it felt like I could have done something to fix it, but I knew I couldn't. He comes back as much as he can, but it's definitely not the same. He wasn't able to be there for my birthday a couple weeks ago. When he left, he told me I had to be the man of the house. He told me that to me, this meant taking care of the family and not giving any problems for my mom so that she didn't have to feel stressed or upset with me. To take care of my sisters, especially when my mom is tired and not feeling well, like walking them to their classes in the morning, making their lunches the night before school, and playing with them so they know they can trust me with anything. It also meant becoming more of an independent person and not relying on my mom for everything. In my first year of junior high, I was bullied by some of the black kids at my school for being too white. Every day, I was threatened with getting jumped after school and beaten up at lunch. They said things like, "Were you whitewashed?" and "You're different." Most days, I would run to the car as soon as the bell rang and go straight home because I was so scared of getting beat up. I asked for help from the teachers and the principal, but the problem wouldn't disappear. The next year, I decided to try and connect with those same kids and see if we can make the problem go away. I wanted to show them that we weren't different. I would talk to them, invite them to play basketball, hang out outside of school. Having discovered the same interest, we became friends. The problem went away at school, but continued at hockey. Last year, a few of the kids on the hockey team made jokes about me because I was the only black kid on the team. They called me names that made me feel like I wasn't normal, and I didn't know what to do about it. Every day after hockey, I would go home and try not to tell anyone because I didn't want to get made fun of for being a snitch. The first time I told my mom was the day one of the kids pinned me up in the shower and tried to force me to say the N-word with everyone standing around watching. I decided to tell my mom. She talked to the coach, who suspended them for 5 games and made them apologize. I know with all these situations, I could have ended up anxious, depressed, and possibly involved in the wrong things, but instead, I try to find the best way to solve these situations. I work hard to be a good brother and help my mom. I try to be nice at school and make everyone's day better, and I try to be selfless and think about other people. I'm attending the enhanced academic program. I play U15 AA hockey, and I just won an award for being the best forward this year. I think my principal, Miss Balcony Dempsey, and Constable McGregor noticed that. One day a few months ago, they came up to me and asked, "If you had the chance, would you like to see Evander Kane?" I said, "Of course." I was pretty excited. I went home and immediately told my mom. They picked us up at Rogers Place in school buses and drove us to the new Kingsway Walmart. When we all arrived, we all got off the bus and there were people taking pictures of us. It kind of made me feel famous. When we got to the top floor, there was a tunnel made between 2 of the aisles and at least 100 people standing around it. After a few minutes of waiting, Evander Kane walked through the tunnel and everyone started to cheer, including me, of course. He talked a little bit about the event and what we were doing there. After he was done talking, a line formed to get the $250 gift card everyone was waiting for. People went their own separate ways and to get stuff they really wanted and were now able to have. My mom and I went to get stuff for the family, like clothes, some toys for my sisters, and some snacks for school. And my favorite part of all was when Evander Kane came and talked to me. I was so nervous, and I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to miss words. I didn't want to make him seem like I wasn't cool. I introduced myself to him, and I told him I was also a hockey player and shocked to be just like him. He told me he was glad to meet me and signed a jersey for my dad. This made me really excited because I was one of the only kids to get a jersey signed that night. Being selected for this experience out of 700 students made me feel important. It made me think that if I kept being the same way I am, I can get more opportunities like that. It let me meet my favorite hockey player. McDavid's okay, but I'll take Kane over him any day. And it inspired me to keep working so that one day I can be just like him. Thank you very much for this sponsored opportunity, Mr. Brown. I'll never forget it. And thank you to everyone else for providing amazing memories to other kids like me and giving them the opportunity to have something good and positive in their lives.